Let's go check out some hot pickers huts. See you on the other side. Come on.
Preview.
Hello everybody. So I'm on the Ightham Mote estate, which is a beautiful place. I'm not going to lie, absolutely stunning around here, in all weathers really. Just something about when you see that building, it just really sort of takes your breath away really. I've gone for a bike ride today. There's my bad boy, but I've come to take you to a place that if you do visit Ightham Mote, or if you're in the vicinity of it, I'm going to show you something that pretty much Kent was quite famous for really, which was hot picking. And as you probably may be aware, or maybe not, my family from both sides has had a heritage of hot picking from as early as my grandparents. So I'm going to take you to something that you may not have seen before if you are on the Ightham Mote estate. I'm going to take you to, so there's two hot pickers huts. And I'm going to take you to one which is right here, which is just the foundation of it, which nobody probably, I'd be surprised if many of you know about it, but it's on the trail, it's on the walk, there's no, so let's have a look at it. This is the foundation of it. So again, I'm sorry if I'm looking a bit sweaty and everything else, but yeah. So standing on the foundation of a hot picker's hut, you wouldn't know it until you sort of look at this foundation work here. It's been raised up. You can see the bricks, the inners of it really. I think I don't know why they've done that, but you never know. Burying gold. So this is just one of them. In fact, the records show there's two, and the other one is fairly obvious, which you'll see in a minute. It's been restored and kept, and again, you may not, if you know about it, great, but you might be, if you want to ever travel down to Ightham Mote and you want to sort of know where the hot picker's hut is, you'll see it on the trail. So if you get a trail, one of those they're trail maps really, I suppose, but they're sort of put on this sort of wooden thing, can't talk today, you know what I mean, signpost, there we go. Then you'll see it and being told off by probably a blackbird by the sound of it. So yeah, this is the one that not many people know about. That's a big old jump, that. So it's only just a foundation, it's nothing, let's be honest, it's nothing special. Site of a former hot picker's hut. Now we're gonna go to the second one, but loving it today. Beautiful bike ride. I'm sweating. I have no idea what I'm looking like in the camera, but does it really matter? I mean, you all know I'm bloody gorgeous. No, I'm joking, sorry, but yeah, look. Sound of the stream and the birds. So nice. Oh, love it. Yeah. And there's my bad boy who's been doing really good things for me in lockdown at the moment. I'm still fat, but my chicken legs are rocking it right now. So that's a good thing. I've got muscular chicken legs now with a fat body on top, so it looks very, very weird. So yeah, I've got to work that one out. Sorry, chatting randomness here. Anyway, right, let's go see the other hot picker's hut. And we'll go from there. All right, catch you in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna try and film whilst I'm riding my bike. Look, there you go. Ooh. Yeah, look, this is what we're facing in front. Oh, phone's just gone off. It's very bumpy, and I've got my finger on the back brake because if I squeeze the front one, I'd go over my head. And here we are. Boom. So as you can see, what you were looking at on the other one was basically the foundation of it. So went too far away. Shall we just, where am I going to leave it? Let's leave it here. I'm rocking this helmet though, and I, do you know what I mean? So rocking this helmet. Right, Hot Picker's Hut, the main one. Let's have a look. Kind of cool, I'm doing this in real time for you. So this one is, just basically tells you, sort of saves me a job. So yeah, hops. If you didn't know, I'm not looking at that. If you didn't know, hop pickers or hops were used for our beer, which, come on, everybody should know that. And hop picking was famous in Kent because that was really what we specialised in as our county. We had a few things that we specialised in. Hops was definitely one of them. And you'd get people from all over the country, mostly London, coming down for a summer to enjoy hop picking. And it would be like a family event for most people. And they would live in these hoppers huts, which are basically the equivalent of hotels, really. Mini self-service hotels. So none of your glamping. This is proper sort of your hardcore stuff. You'd be with people you may or may not know, because I mean that was the other thing, that you might have, there were sometimes you get families from streets that would probably come down, so it would be quite a communal type of thing, and they come down, do their hot picking and make some incredible memories for themselves. Really, it was hard work, of course, but so this is what yeah, funny enough, does say how to spend your holiday, 18th to mid 20th century. There you go. Many families came. So I'm just telling you stuff that I've already told you, because you know this is what happens. So yeah, this is interesting. Gives you a diary of the hop garden. April, May, yeah, ginger reach their full height. Yeah, make sure the hops west very harvest time. There you go. Expect dozens of people to work in the hop fields. So September, so sort of late summer, autumn, depending. I mean, let's be honest, climate change, the way everything's going at the moment, you know. Right, let's have a look round. We can't go in, which, as you know, I'm grateful for, and this is why we should be preserving our history, damn it. This is why we should be doing this. Chimney. Now, sometimes you wouldn't be fortunate to have a chimney at all. You wouldn't sometimes even be fortunate enough to have it made out of brick. This is one of the sort of, I wouldn't say higher end huts, but the more sort of lavish ones, I suppose is probably the right word, but it's all still intact. Just beautiful. I mean, Ightham Mote isn't far away from me, hence why I'm riding my bike. And I love it around here. I love this whole area. I wish I had friends around here. On this part, Ightham's a very weird village in terms of it's sort of very spread out. Ightham village itself probably not, because I'm not that far away from it, literally not that far away. But Ightham Mote area, which would be Ivy Hatch, I suppose, area. Oh, love it. Just get lost in here. Beautiful countryside. Yeah, so look, that's where I've dumped my bike, by the way. But yeah, an iconic part of Kent's history. Probably one of the best preserved ones, I would say, in my opinion. There are a few around that I have been to, which are no way near in a good condition like this. The other thing I was going to say to you, that hot picking huts weren't necessarily generically all the same, built the same. Like I said, you know, some were a bit more lavish than others. Some would have chimneys, which meant that you could potentially cook food, because actually the farmers didn't really encourage you to sort of have any form of heating inside. So God forbid, if it was a cold night, for example, it'd just be a case of necessarily huddling up together. But when you've got chimneys, it's more of a lavish thing. So you can see, more than importantly, that there was an enterprise going on around here. Now, I want to say, I might have to look at this, I want to say this is Martin's Wood, but I could be wrong. No, I'm right. There you go. Haha. So that's where we are. Now, if you carry on, and it's roughly about there-ish, where my finger is, and that's where the second one is, but, oh, well, the foundation of the second one. And it's a lot smaller, for about half the size of this. It's very hard to tell. And then if we look back, so that's the main road, which would be what we'd call the Ightham Mote Road, really, what I would call it. It's not called that, but, well, it's called Mote Road, yeah. So I've always called it Ightham Mote Road. If you just carry on down, literally, Ightham Mote itself's right there. So you're literally, it's just a great, easy walk. And I thoroughly recommend you do it. So there you go. It's why I love Kent. You know, I say it often enough. I also say it often enough that if somebody was rich out there that they want to buy me a house, go for it. I'd love that. Thank you very much. Donations, please. But it's why I love Kent, and I think that, you know, even if I didn't live in the county, I'd always come back, because it's just home for me. It's where I was born. You know, it's where I've spent all my life really so far, and I wouldn't ever change it for the world, and that's why I love it. And it's why I love this. That sound. Birds, running water. Yeah, you can get that in other counties. But when you know that it's home for you, you know. And when you see places like Ightham Mote and you see amazing bits of history like this, and this, like I said, this is just highlights what my channel has always been about, and what something I passionately believe in, which is, we know our history is going at a rapid rate. It's not like it's being demolished, it's being turned into God knows what. Kent is now no longer the Garden of England. Come on, let's be realistic about it, everybody. And you know, when we see people, I'm an explorer, but I'm respectful. But when you see people who burn stuff, who destroy things, it's just not right, because it's about trying to conserve what we have. Like I said, conservation, preservation. And again, it's the main reason why I do my videos. So this really is just one of these videos that just highlights why I do what I do, because it's keeping this type of history and this type of tradition that is only one generation away from me. You know, my grandparents, both sides, like I said, did this. It's just, that's what it's about for me, you know, and I'm always grateful for it, and I'll never ever forget it, and neither should you. So, and what I mean by neither should you is about your heritage and where you're from. It's always important. It's what makes us. And this is a legacy of our county, or Kent's county, should I say. There you go. Right, we're done. In the immortal words of Phoenix history, because history matters, and I will see y'all very soon. Take care for now. I'm off to carry on my bike ride. See what other adventures await us. See you later. Boom!